Hey y'all, this is Brett, and everything goes through a radical transitionary period once in a while, and that includes this plant. See this big fern? It used to be really, really vibrant and a lot more green than that. But of course it's winter time, but the main thing is that the soil needed to be replaced so that it could get to be back like this one. And so I brought it down here and I pulled it out of its pot. And imagine you're a plant and you're getting pulled out of your pot and all of the old dead leaves are falling off and I'm stripping them off, and then I'm yanking out all of the soil, all of the old, dry, vibrantless, mineralless soil that had been sucked out of its nutrients sucked out of it by the plant, and the soil needed to be replaced. And so I did that with some soil from the compost there, you can see. And now, hopefully, it will come back to looking like that one down there. But the moral of the story is that everything does go through a radical transitionary period. And the leaves that still had enough moisture and enough vibrance and fluidity and weren't too dry are still on the plant. Whereas all the other ones fell off and died and are out in the compost again, are going back to the earth. And actually I didn't put them in the compost. I threw them out in the weeds. But regardless, if you can become a person that is resilient enough to withstand the radical transitionary periods in this world, then you too will be a survivor. And what we're trying to do is build up to get to have a natural diet so that we can go out and live. I mean, this is what I'm trying to do anyway, so that I can go out and live in the weeds where it's a lot safer, because what we have is a time in our world where there's way too much population and not enough people educated on requirements to survive in this world, because they're all dependent upon Big Brother, all these different entities that they cut a check to every month, the utilities and the gas and the power and the government as well, every April 15th. And so what you want to do is you want to be not so reliant upon these things, because when these things die, when something happens to these things, those people that can survive by natural means are the ones that are going to still be here. And so all we really have to do is to continue to work on the things that are the most healthiest. For instance, the city water, you know what's in that: fluoride and chlorine. And so if you can find a place where there's well water that's clean, then you're going to be living most likely out in the country. If you can be able to get your own energy, electricity, then you're not going to be reliant upon the electrical grid, SPG&E, whoever they are. And so on, and so on, and so on. If you have the ability to grow your own food, then it doesn't matter if there's a major fuel crisis and there's no food at the store, because you have the ability to just walk out in your yard and pick some food. And so you see where I'm going with this. And the strong ones will survive. And that is absolutely right on the gnat's ass. So thanks for joining me. And I'm welcoming me back. Bye.